now.
So, ma'am, can you reopen your camera, please?
Am I
Yes,
visible?
yes, ma'am, you are visible now. So,
Okay.
hello, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, ma'am. And what's about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great.
So, ma'am, we are meeting first time. So, can I know something about you?
Yes. Okay. So I'm telling about myself first.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm Preeti. Basically, I'm from Haryana and I'm an English teacher and I have been in teaching profession more than 10 years. Right now I'm teaching in a private school and I have started my two YouTube channel. First is Easy Way to Learn with Preeti. That is my study channel. And another one is Easy Way Vlog. That is my entertaining channel. And on my first channel, I make videos for related to grammar and some grammar topics like NCRT syllabus. And from last 1.5 months, I'm doing this type of conversation with my co-learners and beginners, with everyone. And another one channel that is entertaining channel. I make videos related to dance and entertainment. That channel.
That's
And
great.
yes. Okay. So please tell me about yourself.
Yes, sure, ma'am. So, my name is Sunidhi Kumari. I am from Jharkhand. As I'm studying class 8, I have 5 members in my family and I have 3 siblings, one me and 2 small brothers. And my hobby is to learn English and to play. That's all about me, ma'am.
Okay, you are a student of 8th class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you are from Jharkhand.
Yes, ma'am. I am from Jharkhand.
Okay. I have done conversation from Jharkhand. Yes, one is Jadu and another is Sufi. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I have done conversation from Jharkhand of these two people. Okay. So you are studying in 8th class as well as you are running your own YouTube channel also.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so is there any purpose to start and run this type of YouTube channel?
Yes, ma'am. There is a purpose. The first reason that I want to uploading the videos in YouTube, the first reason is that I want to learn English. I want to practice English first. So that's why I used to upload the videos on YouTube. And the second reason is that I want to teach to the beginners one who is not knowing English. So like this, I used to upload the videos on YouTube. So this is the purpose that I upload the video on YouTube.
Okay, so when you started your video, when you started your YouTube channel?
Ma'am, before 1 to 2 months, I started my YouTube channel.
Okay, before 1 or 2 months. After our conversation, send me the link of your channel. Okay,
Yes, sure, ma'am.
I will subscribe that channel. Okay. So till now, after before 1 and 2 months, before started your channel, have you noticed any type of change in your personality or after this type of conversation? This type of
Yes,
changing you are feeling?
ma'am, I can see in myself that before 1 or 2 months I was not able to speak English. I was not able to speak English anything, and now I can see in myself that I can speak more. So that's why this improvement I have seen in this month.
Oh, that's great. And with the time, you will definitely improve lot and load.
Yes, ma'am, you are right. So,
Okay, so
ma'am, so as you mentioned that you are an English teacher, so why do you think like English is very important to us and we should learn English language?
yeah, very important question. And as I think everyone knows that nowadays it is very essential in each and every sector. Basically, if you are a student, if you are a teacher, if you are a professor, everywhere you need to speak English. And if you want to go abroad, want to go in corporate, or if you want to crack any type of competitive exam, you have to study in English everywhere. And if you want to run your business smoothly, widely, you have to learn English, because English is a global language and it is very widely spoken in most of countries, most of other countries. If you want to communicate from foreigners, you have to learn English, because it is the only one language which is spoken in other countries, widely spoken. So this is the importance, as I think, because when I was a child, that time I learned English as a subject, but nowadays English is teaching and learning everywhere as a language. So
Yes,
this
ma'am.
is the importance.
Yes, ma'am. And in my opinion, English is very important to us because if we want to go to the other countries, if we want to communicate to the other countries, then it is very important to us for learn English because they are not knowing our native language and we are also not knowing their native language. So that's why for communication purpose, it is very important to us to learn English. And the second reason is that if we want to take jobs, if we want to take a higher job, so that's why it is very important to learn English language. And the third reason is that if we want to go to the marketplace or shopping area, so we can find that there all the things they are written in English. And the notification that comes in the phone, they are all the English. So that's why we should learn English language. And I prefer that English is not very hard to learn. It is very easy to learn. It is as an language. And if we will learn more, if we will practice more, we can easily speak English language. So that's why it is very easy to learn.
So true, so true. Yes, it is written everywhere nowadays, everywhere. You can send messages in English. You can, you not can, you have to read messages everywhere, and through internet you can learn English. And it
Yes.
is also a powerful platform, like on YouTube. We are learning, we are teaching to others, like there are so many different apps also nowadays which are in English, and through those apps we can learn English. So nowadays, as you are a student and in your early age, you had learned the value of English. That is very nice, because my son is also in now he is in 10th class, but he is not very particular about English, but I know in his later part he will definitely know the value of English. Yes, he is very good in study, but sometimes he don't like to speak English. I don't know why. Maybe he's not learning the value of right now of English, but in his later part, definitely with most of students it happens. In my school and in other schools also, I have seen this type of scenario, like in especially in teenagers. Many teenagers don't like to learn English. They just want to talk in their native language, mother tongue language. But in their later part of life, they will definitely realize it, like English is important nowadays. You have to be you have good knowledge of your mother tongue as well as English also, because only with the base of English you can communicate, easily communicate with any foreigner, and only not only foreigner, even in our own country also.
Yes, ma'am, you are right. And you know, ma'am, when I was in class 6, that time I faced a problem. I was not able to read a book. So I was not able to understand what the things was written in the book. So that's why my teacher and my parents say to me that if you will learn English language, then it is going to be very important in your life, and it is also going to be very important in your future time. So that time I was disliking the English subject. I was not, my favorite subject was not English. So that time I was not liking, but after telling my father and teacher, I just learned English language. And my teacher said to me that if you will learn the grammar first, then you can easily speak English. And because I was not able to form a sentence also, so that's why my teacher suggested to me that if first you have to learn the grammar, because if you will know the basic part of the grammar, then you can easily form the sentence. So that's why I just learned the grammar first. Then my parents said to me that practice English, because if you will practice regularly, then you can easily speak. So that's why I started practice with my brother also, and he was also small, but I practiced with him little sentence that how are you, what's your name, like this I started speaking. And by doing practice regularly, but I left sometimes, I was not doing practice that time. And before 1 month I started speaking, because now I can say in myself that I have understood the importance of English. So that's why I just learned I want to practice English, and now I can see that I have improved more. And but I can't say that I have learned all those things. I want to improve more and more, and that I can be a speaker and I can be a good a speaker. So that's why I am speaking more and more.
Yeah, sure, you will be good speaker someday. Now you are in your early age. Now you are in 8th class. Okay, have you given the exams of 8th class, or you are in 8th class right now?
No ma'am, I have given my 8th class examination, and now I have come in class 9.
Okay, okay, okay. Now you are in ninth standard. So that's very nice. Okay, and how old are your brother?
Ma'am, my brother is a 5 years old.
Okay, and he does practice of English with you.
Yes ma'am. He also
Uh,
used to speak English with me.
okay, that's very wonderful for him and for you. Okay, and do your parents also speak English with you?
Ma'am, sometimes they used to speak with us. Sometimes they used to speak only.
Okay, and which is your mother tongue language there?
Ma'am, my mother tongue language is Hindi.
Okay, okay, okay. So you use Hindi there.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Okay,
ma'am,
and
but you are very fluent in English, so I can know something that how did you improve yourself? I want to know.
yeah, better. Actually, you are in your early years right now. With the time and practice, you will also improve a lot in yourself. This is a very beautiful platform, and you choose in this early age. That is very nice, very sweet of you. And with the consistency and practice, definitely after 1 year, when you will see your previous videos, you will definitely get the change how I was in my early videos and how I am right now, because same happened with me. I have started my YouTube channel in 2022, in July 2022, and I got inspiration only from my son and from Sandeep Maheshwari sir. I was used to watch Sandeep Maheshwari sir videos, and in his one video he was considering in front of the audience, like, if you want to get the confidence, you have to start your YouTube channel in most of audience, in front of the audience he was saying. And that time I started my YouTube channel, and when I watched my previous videos, I also get this type of change. Like, that time I was not confident. I was very low confident, you can say. And sometimes I got fumbling even in front of the camera. I was not able to speak single sentence that time. I used to see again and again in the notebook. Like, that time I first write the script what I have to speak in front of the camera, because that time I used to make videos related to NCRT syllabus and some grammar topics. But now I can make 30 minutes, 15 minutes video with one go, without writing any script. So this is the practice. Only with the effect of practice you can grow yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Like you, it has also happened with me before 1 or 2 years. Means when I was in class 6, that time I was also doing the video calls conversation. That time I was not knowing anything, but now I can see that before video I have seen now. I cannot believe that I had to speak like that. But now I can see that I am speaking like this. So that's why. And one day before 2 years, one day I had cried in the camera because I was not knowing anything. So they are speaking very well, like you are speaking very well, so they're speaking very well, but I can't express all those feelings. So that time I was crying, and now I can see that I can speak very well.
Yes, English is just a language. like Hindi and other state languages. English is a language. So if don't make it how don't make it it's a big fear like how we can speak. And you are studying English in school from nursery to KG class, right? So it is very easy. We have to just make it practice to speak. Even most of students are nowadays they are learning English from their childhood, from their nursery class. But what is the main reason to not speak English? They are not making it their habit, because in most of not our first language. Like I'm from Haryana, so Haryanvi is my mother tongue language, and same in Rajasthan. Rajasthani is their mother tongue. Same in Gujarat and other states, which are their mother tongue language. They most of people are habituated to that
Yes.
language. So English, if we are speaking English with time with our family members, we will be habitual to speak it.
Yes, ma'am, you are right. So, ma'am, may I ask one question?
Yes, yes.
So, ma'am, how we can practice English? How we can enhance our practice?
Okay. So if you have no environment at home, and if no one is with you, like same happened with me in my home, there is no such type of environment to speak English. No partner is there to speak English sometimes, as I feel. But I have this YouTube. That's why sometimes I search another person to make this type of conversation. And if I am getting mail like you sent me and some other students and some other person sent me mail to do conversation, then I do this type of conversation. So this is the good, you can say it is very best platform for us to do practice. And if no one is there, then we can make our own recorded video. We can record our own videos to speak English, to communicate like powerful video, 10 minutes, 15 minutes video, English to English. Don't use any Hindi word there. So we can, after recording, we can find out the mistakes, which type of mistakes we are doing there. So this is the best way, as I think nowadays we all have to do practice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what's your name?
So, ma'am, my name is Sunidhi.
Sunidhi. Okay. Sunidhi, please tell me, you are recording this type of video, and who make thumbnails, editing work, this type of work, who do for you?
Ma'am, I just do. I manage all those things. And sometimes my parents also help me when I don't get ideas. So that's why my parents also help me. But I just do all those things.
Okay. It means you do your editing work, thumbnail making, and uploading, every type of work you do.
Yes, ma'am.
That's wonderful. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
ma'am,
Okay.
that it's enough for today. So, shall we end our session?
Yeah, sure.
So, ma'am, I am very happy to meet you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sunidhi.
Bye, ma'am.
It is very lovely communication.